Guys, Jayleeplayssims here with my fourth speed build. Today this build is, as you can probably tell by the title, a townhouse. I think my favourite kind of house to build in The Sims is a townhouse, even though they never really look quite right, because if you know what a townhouse is, it's like, I guess, two half houses that from the outside look like one house. So this lot is in Newcrest. So if you know Newcrest, it's the two little tiny lots that are really close to each other, but not quite close. I want to do another townhouse on the other side. Maybe not slightly matching, but maybe, I guess, if they've both been renovated, it'll show the different personalities of the families. So yeah, this is just a two bedroom, one bathroom townhouse. It's pretty small. It's not a starter. I'm not really sure how much it costs. But yeah, it's just got a nice little garden, and it's kind of, I guess, a realistic home, at least where I'm from. This is the kind of size house you'd have if it was more like in the suburbs, or I guess not the suburbs, but I live closer to the city, so the houses aren't really as big. You could always renovate it, maybe like build a second story. I used the fence from the the Perfect Patio pack, which is a really good pack. It's probably my favourite one. Here I was trying to make a garden bed, I guess. So I was trying to, if you like split level, you can sometimes get rid of the floor inside. So I was trying to make like a garden bed, kind of raised leveling, and then you get rid of the inside floor. So I could put like plants in the middle, but it didn't really work out. You might be able to do it, but I couldn't. So I think I have one master bedroom on the right there, and then on the left is just, I guess, maybe teenager or child's bedroom. It's quite small, probably more of a child, and I think actually maybe there is two bathrooms. Yeah, there's two bathrooms. Slightly awkward layout for the living room. It is really small. I think I pictured a certain suburb that I live near that this house would be in. So that suburb that I live near is quite old, I guess. Like the houses there, they're all like from the 1920s to 50s maybe. So I did kind of go with the older styled home. I think renovated townhouses still kind of try to keep that old vibe going, but I did kind of think that it would be renovated, I guess. So yeah, just the master there. I did really minimal like furnishings. I think lately, like I used to enjoy doing the building more, but now the furnishing more, but now I enjoy the building more, just because it's like The Sims 4 is so early. Like The Sims 3, you could do so much more because there was so much more furniture. And I had a lot of custom content in The Sims 4, and I think I've got maybe some outfits of custom content, but I don't have any like custom content furniture or building kind of stuff. So I think it's kind of like harder to make it more diverse each time you're doing a build. I really like that hedge at the front. I think it's cute. I think all my builds have really like lots of greenery in them. Those hedges I use a lot, and yeah, I kind of go back and forth between landscape and furnishings, but I guess the reason that it's minimal is because I run out of ideas, and I think all my rooms just end up looking the same because there's like only so much you can do with the furniture. There's a lot of furniture in The Sims 4 that I just really don't like. Like I just think it wouldn't match any of the houses that I would personally build. Like I like the modern beds and I like the old beds, but I think there's one that's like spaceshipy. It's like a curve, and I just think I would never use that. Like I've never seen anything like that in real life, and I do tend to like my builds to be a bit more realistic. But yeah, I guess this would be more of like not a masculine build room, but more of like I guess if it was a girl, she'd be more of a tomboy. And I love that rug. That's one of my favourite, it's definitely my favourite rug in The Sims 4. That kind of pattern I think is really cool. And again, like really realistic with the colours, something that I would put in my home for my interior. And then I just do a small little kitchen. Again, I think realistic. In townhouses, you've always got a small kitchen because they tend to be really long and narrow, because that's just, in Australia at least, we've got like high population, the houses tend to be close together. And what I wish we could do in The Sims 4 is move the lots. Like if anyone watches The Sims Supply, in his world that he created in The Sims 3, his lots are right next to each other, just like in real life. So like you can have a fence that kind of has like the barrier between your lot and the next lot, and like you share the fence, which I think is good because like it's just more realistic, and that way you probably could make a townhouse. Because even on this lot you can't, because you can't have anything on exactly like to the right, you know what I mean? So like there's no windows on one side of the house, just because if it was a townhouse you wouldn't have windows, because on the other side of that wall would be next door. And here I just did a bit of a garden. I really like my gardens in The Sims. You probably, if you watch my other videos, you would know that. So yeah, maybe going a little bit overboard with the plants, and I kind of used the 9 key, I think, to raise them up to kind of hide the fact that the plants were actually in a pot. And I think we're coming up to the screenshots now. Just, yeah, finishing off that landscaping. Again, I don't think that roof matches what is on the swatches. Just down the hallway in the main bedroom and the kids' bedroom, and then the bathroom and the kitchen. But yeah, like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys have a lovely day. Bye.